Shalom, Assalamualaikum, Nama Budaya to all my multicultural friends and lecture. And today, Marha, Raad, and me, we're going to present about mental health. And yeah, I pass the presentation to Marha.
Okay, next slide. Okay, hi everyone, I'm Marha. So welcome to the presentation. Since we're talking about mental health, I want all of you to know that this is a very safe space for you guys. Next slide. Okay, so I'm going to be talking a little bit about my experience first and then explaining how I got through that. So for my struggle with mental health, I have a lot going on. There's a lot happening in my brain and I don't even know most of what's going on. But for me, I was diagnosed with depression, anxiety, PTSD, schizophrenia, paranoia in one day. So the doctor just sat in front of me and went, okay, so you're crazy now. And it became such a like a life-changing thing for me that I didn't really know what to do. I just kind of sat there, just yes, now I'm sick forever. And I started taking medicine for that, but it wasn't working for me because I take medicine for other mental health issues, for other health issues like my chronic illnesses, and nothing was working. I was stressing myself all the time because I didn't know how to control it. I didn't know how to deal with it. And I thought the medicine was supposed to help, but it wasn't helping. So I just kept thinking, oh, okay, I'm gonna be sick forever now. This is just my life. But I think after I started talking to some of my friends about it, I realized that everybody actually has this struggle where when they get diagnosed, or even if they're not diagnosed with a mental health illness, if they think they are sick in a way, they start thinking, oh, I'm crazy. It's just me that's crazy. But we don't really realize that there are other people. I think even if some people realize that other people go through this, they think, oh, they either might be worse than me or they don't understand how I feel and I'm not as bad as them or they're not as bad as me. So a lot of people tend to, that seems to be a very weird thought that people have, but it's a thought that a lot of people have about it. Next slide. Okay, so to get out of my depression, I did two very important things. First of all, we have a beautiful Ring of the Sun. If you watch anime, you'll know he's eating some good food, which is exactly what I did. I ate really good food and I tried to savor every bite of that food. I don't know why that helped so much, but savoring every bite of food that I had kind of made me realize that, like, oh, there's so much more to life. This is so interesting. This is so cool. And I think that's a very important thing when you have like feelings that, like, oh, life is not enough or something. Even the smallest things make you feel better. So eating good food helped me a lot. And then the next thing I did was I spent more time with the people I love. I spent more time with my husband. I spent more time with my cousins, my mom, everything. Just if I was feeling sad or if I was feeling a different way, I would just immediately go to somebody that I love and be like, hey, I don't feel good. I want to do this, something else. Next slide. Okay, how I prioritize my mental health after I started taking care of myself? I first of all took breaks whenever I needed to. If I was studying, in the middle of studying, if I decided, okay, I'm kind of stressed right now, I just decided to, okay, I'm gonna take a break, gonna refresh in a bit, and then do whatever I need to do. And I always took time to recharge by myself. Some people like they get more energetic when they're around other people, but Personally, for me, I found that if I spend time by myself, I recharge a lot faster and it makes it a little bit more easier for me. And of course, I started being more careful with medication and I started going to therapy and everything. Now I'm just crazy. Next slide. Okay, some ways to release stress. Um, Something that I found were helpful were meditating, laughing more, keeping a journal of like your feelings. It doesn't even have to be your feelings. I personally keep a journal about the things I like, the things I watch. I just keep like an anime character journal and I write how much I like them and stuff. So basically a shrine for whatever you like. I get good sleep and eating healthy food is also really nice. Is really good way to do. Next slide. I'll pass it on to Mike with my next.
Me, yes. So my part is self-awareness. Do you guys know who you are? Do we have
Sorry, Raad,
volunteers?
can you repeat? I couldn't hear you.
Yes, please. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, can you repeat? I couldn't hear you.
Do you know who you are?
I might, I'm not sure.
Okay, I agree with you. I think from my opinion, from the experience that I found from my short experience in life, the first thing of knowing who we are is by knowing who we are not. Like when we eliminate the things that we know that is not good for us, it's not healthy for us. It's like a process of elimination. You eliminate, like, for example, the friends who are very negative, who keep talking bad things, and the places that when you go, you don't feel comfortable, or the video game you keep playing for 6 hours. So when you start eliminating these things and these people, you will find yourself doing things that bring you the most joy. Like, for example, if you stop going out with these people, you'll have more time to read about new things and or go to the gym. And I think the ability of seeing ourselves like who we really are when we look in the mirror when there is no one there. So basically, knowing knowing us, we can do a lot of things. For example, there is a personality a test which is called the 16 personality. This test, I think even in interviews, they ask you for the result of the test. It's 100 something question. You have to answer it and they will characterize you. It depends on you. I will give you the link later so you can do it and you get to know yourself better. And also, one way of knowing who we are is by keeping a journal. I used to like do small journals in my phone, but one day I had a vacation in 2019, at the end of 2019, New Year. So I went to Langkawi to relax and all these things after work. After that, I started to write a journal in my book. This one, you cannot see it. Okay. This one is since 2019. I did revision. What are my goals for 2020? Then COVID happened, so I stopped writing this. But I need to close this. But if you keep a journal of the things that you do, you will find it helpful. Does anyone keep a journal here? About your goals, about your thoughts? Can you share with us, guys? How does it help you? Akmal, can you open mic?
Yeah, sure.
Can you share, please? How is it helpful?
I mean, it keeps my thoughts. I mean, it helps me to see what thoughts is necessary and what thoughts is not necessary, and helps to calm me down. And I also get to like, I some of you know that I love like DIY and decorating, and in my journal I do that. I write my thoughts, my feelings, everything in there. So like it's like my diary one. So yeah,
That's good.
it really helps. Yeah.
That's good. Another one who wanna share? Anyone who's keeping a journal? I wanna see the names. Names. Who's there? Sophia.
Hello. Yes.
And do you write your goals or your thoughts?
Not really. To be honest, I don't really have a journal. I just keep my thoughts in my mind, so I assume I can remember.
That's good. That's good. But the researchers shows also if you write the things like your plan, and even if you didn't do most of it, the outcome will be better if you like then you're not writing it at all. Like your vision board, yes. So it will stuck in your subconscious mind. So whenever you'll see this like a journal, you'll say, okay, I need to do this for that. It's like a motivation for you also.
Mm.
So next slide, please, Cliff. Okay. Oh, this is like an activity for you guys. So can you please write out 3 things of all these things? Write 3 things that you are good at. Write 3 things that you need to improve, and 3 things that you are the most are proud of. Then I will ask this question to many people. It's really interesting, this one. Okay, Cliff. Anyone would like to share? My Sarah, are you able to talk?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please answer the first question?
3 things that I'm good at is cooking, and then I'm good at what we call that. I'm good at cooking and eating, of course, and I think I'm good at driving. Yes, I'm
That's-
really confident for it. Yes,
That's it.
can miss can.
Yeah, you should cook for me, for the sake of all of us. Okay, second question. Anyone want to volunteer and talk? Or should I pick 3, 2, 1? Let's see. Anyone, guys?
It's
Yes,
the 3 things that I want to improve, right?
yes. You can go with you.
Well, I might not have like 3 things immediately to say, but one thing is being consistent. That's one thing that I would say. Maybe the other thing is to be patient, because I lose my patience a lot. And 3 is maybe getting back to being an extrovert, because I think the pandemic has turned me into being an introvert. So I just want to get there. Yeah, that's all.
Nimala, can you go, please?
The 3 things to improve for me, like I have to improve my patience level. Like I should not like burst out very quickly. Then I should improve my listening to the advice someone gives. I have to listen to them. The third means I have to improve. I'm not sure with that one. What else do you need to improve? I think that I need to improve to be sure what I need to improve.
It's good. Thank you for sharing, Nimala and Yalisha. I think by the patience, I cannot help you guys. I also lose my patience, but only in video games. When I play video games, man, you will see things flying in the room. My roommate will wake up, everything will happen. So, but in real life, I'm always calm. Like I try to control my thoughts. If anything gets worse, the video games and football is different stuff. And for the third question, 3 things that you are most proud of. Because we don't have a lot of time, guys, I will choose like 1 thing, not 3. So you can mention each one. Can anyone talk?
Myself.
Cliff, we can go with you first if you want.
Can you hear me? Check, check.
Test.
Yes, Cliff, I can hear you. 1 thing that you are proud of. Cepat.
Myself, of course. I'm so proud of myself.
Proud of what,
Because-
man? Like,
Yeah, I mean, like all the progress, all all the
things,
good words
yeah.
coming in.
you're proud. How far have you have you reached till now? That's
Yeah.
good. Next. Christine, I see you writing down stuff.
Yes.
1 thing that you are most proud of.
Maybe I passed my driving license in one time.
That's good. That's good.
Because in Malaysia, actually, most of the students who want to get their driving license, they actually will try to raswa the people over there and then get the license. But I get it in my own ability. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's good. From the first time, right?
Yeah.
First thing. Thank you for sharing. Anyone want to talk, guys? Yeah. Anyone want to talk? Okay, to the good question that I like the most. What made you happy while you were a child? Like, what used to make you happy? When I wrote this question, I was thinking about so many things. And good things that brings
No
memories.
assignments. When I'm child, I don't need to do assignments.
No assignments.
Yeah. And I don't need to think about anything. I just eat, sleep, play. That's all.
That's good. Ice cream. Ice cream you still can eat until now, yes. Okay, for my side, what we used to make me happy when I was a child, I think the trips I used to go with my street boys or with family. We go to the beach usually. So this thing used to make me the most happy, and the memories is still stuck. Okay, from this activity, I would like you to keep these things and you look at them every day before you sleep. So you know you are self-aware about what you are good at and what you need to improve and the things that you are most proud of. So it will motivate you that you know you can do more than you think, because we always negative like ourselves. So next slide, please, Cliff. Self-management. I like this. So self-management is our ability to manage our behaviors, thoughts, and emotions in productive ways. You know this test, the marshmallow test, when they give the kids, they put kids in the room, then they put marshmallow in front of them. They did this study on these people and they tracked them even when they are old. They did this in 1960 something. I don't remember the actual date, but they did this experiment and they found out for the people who are more like self-control on themselves. They seem very like attractive, and they know how to communicate, understand, and represent with not like reacting. So they are like under control. So it's one of the benefits of be like having this skill, which is self-management. So self-management is also to know when to speak and when to shut up. I used to have a problem with this. I'm trying to fix it also. So I need to manage like when to talk and when not to talk. And these are the things that comes with self-management: organization, time management, stress management, goal setting, and self-motivation. And coming to self-motivation, I would like to pass it to Mr. Cliff so he can finish the presentation.
Hello. Am I loud and clear?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to share when I attended the workshop from Miss Malar. One thing that I really that is really stuck in my mind is that good and bad emotions are meant to happen. So for all of you guys, I know some of you guys might be on a good day. Some of you guys might having a bad emotion right now, dealing with some sort of things. It's okay. Those things are meant to happen. It's like yin and yang, good and bad. You know, before Miss Muller's workshop, I thought yin and yang was just like, okay, good and bad. And I don't know too much about the thing, but now it is more than just a, you know, a very cool logo. And okay, can you guys type in the chat box below? Once that happened, it triggers, it damage, it harm my mental health the most, you name it. So for me personally, once my mom and my sister had a fight, it really, you know, it really harmed me emotionally and spiritually, because it's kind of, you know, dragged me away from my focus. Yeah, so can you guys like type in the chat box below? Or maybe just keep it to yourself, it's fine. But remember, those things are meant for a reason. And of course, we as students for now, or maybe as human beings, we have the days that we are highly motivated. We are, you know, we can feel all the good positive vibes. And for some people, for example, Raad, when you feel motivated, maybe you can go to the gym, right? Yeah. Or maybe for some people, if I'm motivated, oh, I want to clean my room. But then my advice is, when you are motivated, create a routine that works for you. So I read a book. It's from John C. Maxwell. It's called Make Today Count. And he said, you will never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. Yeah, of course. You might heard from your, you know, from YouTube, from Instagram, podcast that, you know, success people have a 5 a.m. morning workout, a cold shower. But then I underline this: create a routine that works for you. You know what's best for you. What's best for me is not, you know, it's not the same with others. And just create a routine that works for you. Why to create a routine? Because this routine you have to create for yourself in order for you to, you know, to make progress, for you to be mentally more healthy. And no matter on a good day or bad day, you can still jump back on your routine. And remember to focus at one thing at a time until you master one thing. Then you can proceed making a routine for yourself. I mean, if you don't focus at one thing at a time, believe me, it's gonna be a pain in your it's gonna be a pain in your butt. Yeah, and it, you know, you don't want walking around campus, right? And you see Miss Cheryl, you holding your butt, and Miss Cheryl asks, "Hey, what happened, Yeah, miss, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to have a 4 GPA. I'm trying to pass your class. Hey, focus at one thing at a time lah. You didn't remember what Cliff said in class, yeah? And focus until for one thing at a time until you master, or until you know you're good and you're consistent on it. And because it is very important for you if you want to progress. And speaking about progress, there are 6 graphs over here. Can you guys see the graphs? Okay, So just type on the chat box below which graph is the most healthy, ideal if you are, in order for you guys to progress. Type chat below. Raad is B. Okay, anyone else? Check, check. Yeah, to grow, to have progress, to, to mentally grow, to, to have progress in your life. Which graph is, yeah, I know everyone is different, miss. But it is very important for me to explain the other thing. C, okay. E, all right. Okay. Okay, so from my point of view and from my experience, the graph that is very healthy for you in order for you to progress is C. Okay, why C? Okay, so some people think that the growth and progress mentally, emotionally, physically, it's linear. It is actually not. And on the right side of the graph here, some people might feel sad now, but tomorrow, next week or next 2 weeks, you might feel a bit happier. Then, you might go, have a mental breakdown again, be happy again. Then another mental breakdown. Then, you're not gonna predict when are you going to feel happy, when are you going to feel such emotion. And I just want to share my routine that really works best for me. For the last 3 months, I've been focusing on is weight loss. I'm very happy to myself because over the years, on the right side of the graph, as you guys can see, ever since I graduated from high school, I developed a unhealthy lifestyle, especially in Malaysia. I have no supervision of my mom. I gained 32 kilograms. I smoke, and I've been building a very unhealthy habit. But then I reached my peak on the left side graph. I reached 122 kilograms in 22nd of January, and I said to myself, okay, that's it. I have to create a routine. If I read books, if I study this, study that, but then I don't take good care of myself, it's gonna be a waste. And I just want to show up, like, this is a picture of me, 26th of February, and now it's 23rd of March. Although I'm still fat, I believe that my routine that works for me starts with weighing my food, starts with taking good track of my food and what I consume. And I'm really happy for myself. Back then, I was like, I have less confidence, and it's hard for me to talk about what I know because I don't even take good care of myself. And maybe you guys should try also to create a routine that works for you. For me, what works for me is fitness and tracking off my nutrients. Maybe for Raad is different. Maybe for Lilo is different. So you guys are the one who are who knew what's best for you and what can you do the most. And I just want to close this presentation, your mind and your body is inseparable. If your mind is not happy, your body might follow. But your body can make your mind happy. So I want to invite you guys to stand up and take 2 steps back or your device. It is very important for this workshop. It is very important. It is very important. Raad, you already stand up. Shishan, thank you for standing up. Sally, Maisara, can you please stand up? Mark, Sinche, Akmal. Christine, thank you. Kwanwan, Weishan, Felice, Elisha, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so are you guys ready for the exercise?
Yeah.
You guys have to be focused for this. So the objective is to make your body happy and your mind follows, okay? You guys ready? Woo! Oh, no, it's buffering. Sorry.
No music.
Okay. No music?
No music.
No music. How come?
I don't know, man.
Do you guys hear the music?
No.
No, I think you have to share the audio clip when you started sharing your screen.
How to share the idea?
Maybe you need to stop share first.
Yeah, stop sharing your screen. And then when you
Okay.
share again at the bottom, there is a tick.
At the bottom. Which one is it? Okay, so for this,
When you share your screen, at the bottom of the screen on the left-hand side, you'll see something say share sound,
share sound.
bottom left, before you share your screen.
Oh, yeah, okay. Can you guys hear now?
Yes,
Okay.
this is Ian Store.
Okay, Bang Jago.
Sorry Bang Jago. Abang Jago. Yeah, boom 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 boom. Ampun Bang Jago. Abang Jago. Sorry Bang Jago. Ampun 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 Bang Jago.
Everyone.
Ampun Bang Jago. Kalian merasa tinggi, biar ku merendah. Kalian merasa hebat, biar ku yang lemah. Merasa paling terbaik, tapi cara kalian licik. Maka kita kaget skill otodidak, marbekin diri pandai. Jangan senang dulu, semua tinggal tunggu waktu. Ada yang manis, tapi itu bukan susu. Anak baru haus pujian, datang seolah dia jagoan. Maaf Jodang, sorry Jodang. Ampun Bang Jago. Ampun Bang Jago.
Woo.
Kita perlu sebut nama dorang.
Okay, so I'm like that. What works for me best, and I make my body move. I mean, like not too hard, but not too, as again what I said. Your mind is your body, and your body is inseparable. If your mind is not happy, your body can make your mind happy, and the other way around. If your body is not happy, your mind can make it happy. By what? By moving, by thinking of good stuff. I remember a routine is very wonderful. Raad explained about making a journal. Raad explained about writing 3 things and reading it to yourself. It's like affirmations that is very good for your mind. And I just want to say thank you for listening to the presentation. For some of you guys that follows the dance, although it's a bit silly, but I find it a bit funny, and at least I can help you smile or maybe feel good, at least for now. And remember, emotions are good and bad emotions are meant to happen. And thank you for listening to our presentation. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, we have less than a minute, so we'll come back to this room in a short while.